Yo, back to Topic Talk. Yes, sir. Welcome back to Topic Talk, where you seek it, I speak it. I'm TK Breezy, and I got some topics to talk to y'all about. These are topics that y'all came up with, and then I talk about them. So, let's go ahead and get into it. The first topic that I see today is from That Kid Arkib saying, thoughts on crossplay in general. Overwatch is getting it soon, not in ranked though. Oh, interesting that they would be able to split it like that. I think crossplay is good as long as there's a very clear and easy comparison between controller and keyboard, because like sometimes crossplay, the one or the other is way better than the other one. So like in Fortnite, right? Fortnite, when you first played crossplay, when Fortnite first came out, playing on controller was like, what were you doing? Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And then they kept buffing controller and buffing controller and buffing controller to the point now that Fortnite on controller go crazy. So it's I think it's a very tricky area to navigate, because like you don't want one thing to be inherently better than the other, but it's hard to make it so that mouse and keyboard and controller for like FPS shooters and stuff are usually you know, spot on, because controller almost always gets controller Overwatch almost always gets, not Overwatch, controller FPS almost always gets aim assist, right? But you don't get aim assist during with your mouse, and you shouldn't get aim assist with your mouse because obviously more precision and stuff like that. So sometimes the aim assist ends up being too strong. Sometimes the shortcuts that controllers get end up being too strong as well. So I don't know. I like the idea of crossplay, because I like the idea of everyone being able to play with everyone regardless of what they're got going on. Not everyone can own a nice computer, you know what I'm saying? Not everyone is going to have the PS5 or whatever, but you can still play with your friends regardless. So that's nice. That's nice. So yeah. Also, I see Middlesey saying also PC Overwatch players cannot disable crossplay, only console players can, however. Well, yeah, I guess, I mean, I think it really does depend on how good the controller is. I've never played Overwatch on controller, and I never plan to. But if it pops, it pops. Why is this up here? There was still some more left in there. Anyway. So next, we got Tailfeather saying, how do big players in esports, how do big players in esports words and actions affect the community they reside in? You know, realistically, I wish it didn't, because like there's always going to be some bad apples, and I feel like negativity is always harped on way harder than positivity in every community. But like this, let's use Smash for example. You know, there is a couple cases of, you know, sexual misconduct and all that stuff going on in Smash, right? Now Smash is labeled, you know, the sexual misconduct arena, basically, right? But like the thing is, this didn't even start with Smash. It actually started with like just regular life, right? And then it swapped over to Twitch, and then it started swapping over to small communities. And Smash did have a lot of shit. I'm not saying that it wasn't bad. Like, it was definitely bad. But like the way that Smash ended up taking the brunt of like the bad shit kind of throws me off, because like literally it happened in Twitch. So if we're gonna say that Smash is a cesspool for you know, sexual misconduct, so is Twitch, so is the world, so is Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like it just everything like everybody had an issue, right? It is unfortunate that the way Smash issues came out, they all came out in such a like jam-packed way, and it was all like fucking gross. So it like looks worse in a microscope, but every section, every community is just a subsect of the world, you know? Like, except for maybe like the, well, I was gonna say except for maybe like the KKK, but that's even also a subsect of the world, subsect of racist, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, but the thing is, like, it just gets harped on so quickly for smaller communities like Smash and whatnot. I'm not gonna defend anything that happened within Smash, because obviously that's bad shit. Like, I'm not gonna be like, well, you know, it wasn't that bad. No, it was bad. It was pretty bad. But it was bad. I read a lot of stuff from multiple communities, and it was all bad, man. I found out that one of my good friends actually got, R-worded by another one of someone that I considered a friend, and that was in the Twitch community, So like, it definitely opens up a lot of conversation for sure, like what is going on everywhere, right? But to answer your question, big players have a lot of sway because anything that happens on the top is going to trickle right down to the rest of the community. Like if Jimmy John 500 did some heinous stuff, they would just ban him from his locals because he didn't go nowhere anyway, and no one would say anything about it. But if not even if, but when, Sam Sora, when stuff with Nairo, when stuff with his ally, stuff happened with them, it affects the entire community. They're well known. They're known inside and outside the community. So therefore it looks bad for, the community as a whole, because people on the outside looking in are only going to see, wow, this is what the top player is doing. Imagine what the rest of the community is doing. And then people on the inside will be like, wow, I can't believe our top players are doing this, So yeah, it does affect a lot, and I really wish it didn't affect as much because I feel like there's obviously a lot of good that goes on in communities too, but it's almost always outweighed by the bad that's going on. So you can't you can't avoid that. That's just kind of how that is. So one day hopefully it changes, but as of right now, the other thing that I hope that changes is that top players just do a better job being good human beings and setting good examples. So yeah. And yeah, as Deco said, negativity seems to generate more clicks and views in the media as well. I can tell you that from a great standpoint, right? Look at this. All right. This is funny. Okay, so technicals versus MVD is my biggest topic talk now because it was, negativity, controversy, right? This topic talk came out 2 weeks ago. It's got 46 views, right? It's about my life, 98 clicks or 98 likes, 2 dislikes, 12 comments, right? This is about Tucker Carlson. Maybe like 41 likes, 13 dislikes, 47 comments, and a lot of these are just a bunch of racists talking shit to me, bro. It's shit funny as hell, boy. I can barely form a sentence, so my personal medical decisions and what I choose to put in my body is now subject to your criticism and ridicule. Tucker was correct. You created a second-class citizen dependent upon a vaccine. Your design a one-of-us society, ironically ignoring what Kamala Harris told us. I would not be taking the vaccine if Trump says so. But now she and Biden are pushing it. It was supposed to snap. Are we pushing it? We're supposed to snap to attention and obey. Bullshit, right? You're almost as much as you N-word, right? It's right there. Like, you could have just fucking said it, bro. Say it with your fucking chest. That's what everybody's saying at you. Just say the slur, bro. Like, just fucking get it out, bro. This guy wouldn't last 2 minutes with the public policy debate with Tucker. Sorry, just saying your opponent is racist is what people with low intelligence resort to when their argument is not based on fact or reality. I don't even remember really calling Tucker Carlson racist, but I'll say it right now. He's probably pretty racist. Anyway. So yes, negativity does indeed breed the clicks. So yeah. Anyway, our next topic is from Jules Rocks. He says, kind of old, but the MKX revival tournament got canned because players kept getting DDoS and doxed. Do you think devs will ever fix this whole issue, or someone getting your information from playing you in a match? Actually, let me see if I can go find an article about this. I didn't see that. MKX revival tournament docs. Here we go. Jinx TV. What was supposed to be a celebration of Mortal Kombat X, the franchise's most revered entry, ended up being spoiled by users doxing Twitch players or during the Twitch Rivals Presents MKX event, with the platform cutting the tournament short as a result. As the tournament approached the conclusion with only the top 8 to be played, competitors started reporting that they were being victims of DDoSing and doxing attacks, with fighting games icon Dominique Sonic Fox McLean being amongst the first to raise awareness. For those unaware, DDoSing or distributed denial of service is a form of cyber attack which targets networks to prevent users from accessing or connecting to them, disrupting services that facilitate the process. On the other hand, doxing is simply the act of publicly releasing personal information. So, if you're asking my thoughts on that, that's fucking terrible. And honestly, I don't. How did you even get that information out of MKX? Like, that's. I guess they're like encrypting his ass or something, and therefore. It was easy for you to find certain information about people based off their IP address. That sucks, and I hate that people go about like trying to find their way to, like, you're so smart, right? You're so smart, and you can do so much good in the world if you're able to do things like this, and instead you decide, I'm gonna learn how to dox and DDoS people. Like, okay. Like, you could be doing so much more in the world. You could be like contributing to the world in such a positive way, and instead that's what you decide to do with it. So I don't know, man. Like, that sucks, and I really hope they figure out a way. It's probably jealousy, and like if it's top 8 and you're attacking the people who are in top 8, you wait until top 8. It's probably got to be some type of jealousy of some sort. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're mad that you didn't get top 8. You're mad that you're not as good as this person or whatever. Especially Sonic Fox, because you know he's good at like 1 million games. So. One of the competitors said the only time he interacted with the doctor was literally playing him to match. Wow. See, yeah, that's crazy. So one, MKX or fighting games in general probably need to figure out how to do more encrypting of your IP and stuff for when you're playing. And two, just that sucks. I mean, that's there's nothing else you can really say about it. That just sucks, man. Like, I hope that they manage to find a way to do that in the future, or it just becomes an in-person event, because you know things are starting to open back up, so we could potentially see that being an in-person event. Black Magic Lloyd says Guilty Gear Strive and E3 predictions. I will not be doing predictions because I honestly hate that question a lot. It's just because, like, I'd rather just be pleasantly surprised. Like, when it comes to E3 and stuff, I just want to be like, wow, this is crazy. Wow, that's wild, you know? So, but as far as Guilty Gear Strive, that game looks sick. I've been watching a lot of streams for it. Can't wait until Friday, then I can actually play it. I'm definitely playing Giovanna. I watched the whole thing of, you know, what characters do and stuff, like, you know, pick your main. And Giovanna stuck out, and then Ramlethal, but I'm definitely gonna be a Giovanna player. So, yeah, that's what I think about Guilty Gear. It looks super nice. It plays super nice. I thought it was a little more combo heavy than I originally, you know, I'm originally seeing. But yeah, combos don't last entirely too long. You know, it's not like super, like, it's not like Marvel type combos. You can get some pretty good combos in there, but yeah, they don't last entirely too long. The only thing that I feel like I got to get used to in Guilty Gear is that, like, it almost never feels like it's your turn. Like, there's so much stuff that's safe on block that, like, it just never feels like it's your turn sometimes. So I think that's going to be something I have to get used to, because in a lot of other games, you know, turns are taken. You know, you throw out something bad and I'm there. But in this game, it's like you can usually cover something that you throw out bad with a quick, like, special move, and you'll still be an advantage. So we got Mitch Doza sending me this vid saying it's actually pretty funny. Hold on, let me just, it said these 8 a.m. Police chases are tough.
You better stop. He's gonna run up on the highway and cause an accident.
They actually all in slow motion, bro. Shit.
Like, someone needs to.
And this slow motion ass chase. They walking and shit. That hill caught everybody, bro.
You better not get
That hill caught literally everyone. Oh my god. He gonna get on the highway.
He's getting on the fucking highway. Oh.
I know he got caught, but that shit looks so fucking funny to me, bro. Those people just running up the hill super slow. Oh, start walking eventually. Like, that's comedy right there, bro. That's actual comedy. Oh yeah, let's go ahead. That's actual comedy. So, what is this video? Ridiculous 0 death and Smash Ultimate. That's dope. Okay, there y'all go. And then the last question for today, because I saw some, a lot of this was Smash questions. I don't really like answer Smash questions until I get back to offline. But the last question of the day is: anything interesting happened to you during this pandemic? And the one thing that I feel like that happened to me the most is my mental health has like improved immensely during the last part of this pandemic. Mostly because I've been literally working on myself in a way that like is better for like the world, for me and the world. The way that I have my outlook on life is I'm trying to change that so I can be less negative. I'm trying to just kind of like count my blessings. I'm trying to be a more positive influence. I'm trying to stop being as defensive, because I definitely do get defensive, but like as of late, I've been using my second thought more than my first thought whenever it comes to interaction. So like my first thought will always be like, what? Like I didn't, but then my second thought was like, well, let me see it from your angle, and then we'll discuss it that way. And that's pretty much been the most interesting thing that happened to me. That and this fucking tattoo that is peeling like shit, and I hate when tattoos peel because they look so fucking ugly. But yeah, this is almost done, and then yeah, that's pretty much what I did over quarantine. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much the lesson that I'm going to be teaching for like the next few years. Like it's easy to get in your own head and be down on yourself, but how about you just don't? You just don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, how about you just be happy for yourself? And I know that like, that's it's a joke because obviously depression hits and stuff, but like I have taken the meds, I've done the therapy, I'm still doing therapy, I've done the positive affirmations, I've tried to change my lifestyle, I've been working out lately because I got a little gut and I don't like that. So I'm just working on that. I'm working on that, and that's been the biggest part of quarantine for me. So when I come back and I seem a little more happier at tournaments, you'll know why. So yeah, thank you for your topics. That was another topic talk. If you see the tweet out and you want me to talk about something, make sure you tag your topic onto that tweet. If you're watching the video on YouTube and you like what you saw and you have anything you want to talk about, leave a like and drop a comment below. And yeah, there'll be another topic talk this week for sure. So stick around for these because I really like doing these. And thank you guys for watching. Be safe, wear a mask, and peace. Oh, wait. Get a vax and peace.